Without getting any fitter, you can cycle faster simply by purchasing faster, more expensive equipment. Which begs the question, if you had an unlimited budget, ka-ching, how much faster could you get in one day? To find out, we have an average man, an entry-level bike, and we're going to kit him out with a top-of-the-line TT bike worth around 15 grand, but also a top-end road bike worth around 10 grand to see how much faster they make him. But first, we need to know how fast he currently is, so we're going to make Phil do a time trial on this 10-kilometre loop. This is our baseline, our entry-level bike that Phil is going to be riding today. It's a rather nice Boardman with Shimano Claris, their entry-level components. Now, it's an aluminium frame with a carbon fork, rim brakes, and it weighs around 9.5 kilograms. This is typical of what most people's first road bike usually is. And I bought this in the UK for £450, which was reduced from £650. Bargain. Normally, if we're going full entry level, we'd put flat pedals on this, but we've put power meter pedals on and a bike computer so that we can, well, see exactly how much power you're pumping out in your time trial. Irony being that the computer is worth more than the bike. Don't worry about that, though.
Good, yeah, it's a beauty. Thank you, yeah, thanks for this.
Beep, 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 beep. And he's off.
There's more beeps than I thought.
Go on, Phil.
I just want to clip in properly.
Oh, don't fall over.
Got it. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this again. These tyres are super thin. Back on rim brake, an OG bike, the old school. Can't really beat rim brake, can you? Maybe on days when it's really muddy and rainy, probably can beat it then, actually. This is exactly like the bike I had when I got into cycling. You do feel the bumps in it. Oh, these wheels feel thin and very bumpy. This is more than I'd expect from a budget bike. I haven't had to brake yet though, so we'll see how that works out. Gears change well. The gears probably change slowly for someone like Ollie or Alex. I don't really notice that, as long as it gets there.
How's that, Phil?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Felt fine, felt like my bike, pretty much.
Cool.
Little rattly, would change the tyres, definitely change the saddle.
Well, entry-level Phil managed a respectable 22 minutes, 31 seconds. So now it's time for an upgrade.
Did you just call me entry level?
Not you, Phil, the equipment. So here's an upgrade for you, Phil. This is an Orbea Orca OMX, top of the line. It weighs just 6.7 kilos. Pick that up. That's lighter than a Tour de France bike.
I've literally had heavier toilet visits than this one.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, anyway, it's fully carbon fibre. It's got electronic gears, a power meter, all the cables are integrated. But I think the biggest performance benefit you will get from this is the fact that the frame is a lot stiffer and it's more aerodynamic, particularly because of these wheels, and the tyres are high-performance tyres, so they've got much lower rolling resistance. But let's see how you go. Also, disc brakes.
Lovely. Yeah, I'll have this one. Cheers. Woo.
Right, it's time now for round two. Upgraded Phil. We've upgraded his equipment. He's on an upgraded bike. This bad boy, 10 grand. So take care of it.
Yeah.
Right, beeps. Beep, 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 beep. Go on.
So you just say 10 grand? I could buy 4 of my cars with that. The biggest difference is the position, and like, it's so responsive, almost twitchy in my hands, jumping from the Boardman. The electric gears are absolutely class. It's the only reason I come along to these things is to play on electric gears. It doesn't make it feel suddenly easier. I think you still need to train and put the effort in. My average watts are now 200 exactly. 203 now, actually, hit hill. Can't wait to show Bridge with that. I'm putting out the same watts, it just feels so much faster. It won't look aero at all on camera, but I feel it. Like, I don't normally ride this low down or this aggressive. It feels like a race bike. It's like hiring a sports car for the day.
You enjoy that?
I loved that.
Yeah?
That was wicked, yeah. That was fun.
It is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think, though, the result will surprise people. But
Yeah.
before we move on to that, we need to get you set up for the next upgrade. Yes, Phil was faster on the Orbea. Well, you'd hope so. But before we see exactly how much faster, he's next going to ride the TT bike. This is a Canyon Speed Max. Its baseline price is about 10.5 grand. But we've made some modifications to this to make it even faster, which ups the price quite a bit. So we've got Wattshop carbon cockpit on the front here. We've got ceramic bearings throughout. We've got upgraded wheels. We've got a big single 1x58 tooth chainring, power meter, ceramic speed aero, pulley wheel covers, latex tubes, and yes, wax chain. Oh, and it is really windy today, and these things can be a bit sketchy if it's really windy. So we did have a deeper wheel. I've swapped that out. It was an 80 Vision. It's now 45, just so Phil doesn't get blown off the road. There you go, TT bike.
Okay,
Go on.
It's mine.
Don't drop it. About 15 grand.
Right.
Also,
Yes.
we've got to give you another upgrade. Helmet.
You're joking.
No.
I feel like an astronaut. Does this look stupid?
No. Have you ridden a TT bike before?
No, never. I mean, I'm nervous.
Yeah?
Genuinely nervous. I'm not wearing a heart rate monitor, luckily.
I mean, you'll be fine. Just remember, you break it, you buy it.
Oh, I am
Yeah.
in it. It doesn't even look or feel like a bike. Go on then.
Beep, 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 beep.
Right,
Phil.
we're going forward. This doesn't feel like cycling at all. Some sort of space mission. What are these gears about? They're little buttons. All right, I'm running out of gears. Okay, calm down, Phil, calm down. I've got the I want to get into the aero bars, but yeah, we're in. That absolutely wrecks your neck. All I can feel is my neck. How'd you brake? That's so scary. Ah, man, that was scary. Coming out of the aero bars is worse than being in them. It's mental. Fair play to people who do this. I know Ollie's really into his time trialing. Like, you see it and you're like, yeah, that's just a really quick bike. No wonder he's going fast. There's a lot more to it than that.
$2 million
No. It's just not as easy as it looks. I felt quick on the Orbea. If this bike could talk, it'd be like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Last corner. Oh, we made it round. Oh my God. Ah! That was a trip. Did 30k today.
Good job.
Cheers, mate.
Nice one. And yeah, averaged 200 watts. Well, 201 watts on the middle one, but 200 watts for every run. That's good going, that.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
Good job.
Cheers, mate.
Right, so we've looked at the results, and they may surprise you. So, well, firstly, the Boardman. What was the time?
The Boardman was 22 minutes, 31 seconds.
Okay. And then the Orbea Orca.
The Orbea Orca was 20 minutes.
Orky. The Orbea Orca was 20 minutes, 45.
Yeah.
And then the Speedmax time trial
It
bike
was 21:40.
So actually slower, nearly a minute slower, well, 55 seconds slower than the Orbea, which is counterintuitive. But how was that? How was it when you were riding it?
Yeah, it was, the first 5K was a blur, to be honest, and I was just getting used to everything. It's so different to a road bike of anything I've ridden before. Yeah, fair play.
How did you find it on the skis?
Wobbly. Yeah, that was educational. Fair play to you time trialists. It looks so easy on TV, and you can sit and go, I could ride fast on that. It was so narrow, you're so crunched up, my neck was hurting after probably 30 seconds. Just being in that position, it just doesn't feel like the cycling I've ever done before.
So looking at the footage, you weren't on the tri-bars much.
No, it wasn't long. There's a straight bit, and I thought I'd give it a go. And then you're in it, and then you realise, oh, I'm crunched up. How do I get out of these? So you may see I have a slight wobble. It's so scary. It's a lot harder than it looks, and the balance and the training that you must have to go to be comfortable riding in that position, and just being aware of everything else around you, that you still need to brake and you still need to change gears, and it was wild.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we've done this, because everyone knows that the time trial bike is faster, but there's more to it than that. It's not just a case of spending loads and loads of money. And it was good as well, because although the Orbea was faster than the Boardman, like, the Boardman's still a fun bike. It's still a good bike to ride, and it just, it's not much faster, but it's a lot more expensive. So it's that thing, isn't it? If, depending on what you want out of cycling, we're not saying you have to go buy a 10 grand bike. You can still ride, and today it looks beautiful around here on a less expensive bike. But I'm glad we've done this today, because one of the things it's made me think I want to do is show how we can make that Boardman faster and upgrade it. And I think, without spending a huge amount of money, one of the things I'm thinking is tri-bars, we can upgrade it and make it faster than the Orbea.
Love that.
So if this is a video that you'd like to see, then make sure you comment down below, give this a like. Also, give it a thumbs up just for Phil, because he's been a really good sport today. Thanks for coming along, man. It's been great.
Mate. Appreciate it.
And we hope you've enjoyed it too. And we'll see you in the next one.